All right, bang. Today is Monday. It's May 29th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Monday. Happy Memorial Day. We weren't going to bring you an episode, but we decided to do one. Anyways, White Sox Dave, how are you?
Good.
What about oomph?
Yeah,
What
this
about
guy
oomph?
he's always bitching
He
about
doesn't give
oomph.
me oomph. I don't gotta
He's
give
always
him oomph
bitching
back.
about oomph, and I give him a great intro. Sounded
Yeah.
like a guy from The Simpsons, and you can't even give me anything.
What guy from The Simpsons?
I don't know.
Guy.
Hey, guy.
Guy?
Yeah.
I thought this show started with guest introductions.
It does. It does.
Drum roll.
So welcome, Chief.
I don't want to be known as a guest. I've done fucking 200 of these now.
Hey, Dan. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me on. This is like a fake episode. It's like,
It's not.
I mean, we will let you sit at the big boy table.
yeah.
This is
I
the Dog
mean,
Walk.
I've gone through years of slander with the show from the audience and you guys. I've had to rethink how to do the voting. We're using a Facebook group at one point. At one point, it was my decision, and that's when Fran got left off, got heat for that. So, yeah, thanks for all the years.
Yeah.
I'm finally, this is the biggest thing we do. So,
If you want
naturally,
to,
it's only my first time on.
if you want to talk about heat, and you're gonna bitch to me about heat, I'm not hearing any of it because nobody takes more heat on this podcast than me.
I'm sorry you hate
Heavy
dogs.
as the
It's
head that
not my
wears the
fault.
crown. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you just did things on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, and weren't such a
Yeah.
fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Communist.
People.
Then maybe they
turned-
wouldn't bitch at you.
People turned my Mercury Mariner into a North Korean tank. Dave.
Yeah.
I think you mean Chinese tank.
There was a Photoshop of you whipping me.
It was a Chinese tank.
Was it? All
Yeah.
right. I get the Korean tanks and the Chinese tanks mixed up. Sue me.
I mean, people might.
All right. Sorry. Apologies in advance.
He's
Apologies
surrounded
to
by
the
them
Far
too
East.
much.
What
He
is
gets
Kim Jong-un
confused.
up to right now?
It's a good question. Would you go if you had the opportunity?
Yeah, I'd pull a Rodman.
You would?
I mean,
Do you think you guys would get along?
Yeah, go visit Russia while you're at it.
He likes to.
Take
He
this
likes
weed
to party.
Donnie
this
Donnie
week
does
back.
was in Russia not long before all this shit started.
Yeah.
I think you can still freely just go there. It is kind of funny though. He started banning random people from Russia, and a few like Jimmy Kimmel was banned from Russia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shame. It's
That's-
nicest time of year. Here.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you're right. Danny, welcome to the draft.
Thank you.
First time draft. And honestly, like I said, so it's a holiday. It's a holiday weekend. Today's a holiday. Typically, it's like, nobody's really working. But for the people that are working today, we're going to bring you a little express draft. It's going to be quick. It's going to be 3 rounds, but we're still going to be competitive. We're still going to be breaking it down. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because I kind of like this opportunity to do it with a draft we wouldn't have been able to do. And as you guys saw in the podcast title, we're drafting months. So there are not enough months to do a full podcast.
Right.
So this is great for a little mini episode and a holiday that hopefully people catch up on Tuesday morning if they're out of the game.
Just like the mid show, the baby table is the baby draft.
No, don't do this. Do you want to pivot this to the baby draft? Chucky Finster,
Tommy Pickles.
Yeah, Tommy Pickles, Phil and Lil, Baby's Day
Maggie.
Out. Yeah, Maggie.
Maggie be a good baby. She might go 1-1.
The Incredibles baby.
Oh, yeah,
What's
Jack
that baby's
Jack.
name?
Jack Jack.
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Bam Bam.
We
Bam
left out
Bam.
the-
Bam Bam's a good one.
What's
No,
the Family Guy?
We'll stick with
Stewie.
one.
Stewie's right up there, that evil little prick.
Don't talk about a baby like that.
Yeah, it's
I mean, he is.
disrespectful.
He's evil.
Disrespectful. So, all right. And actually, this is pretty fun topic.
Hey, Danny, how many dead babies does it take to paint a house?
I'm not going to answer that.
Thank you. We don't
Eddie?
need to answer it. Just Harry,
It
cut his
depends on how
mic
hard
at
you
any
throw
point.
them.
I'm so sick of this guy. Just cut his mic. Congratulations to Jordan Woodruff on winning the outfit draft. Worthy win, I think. She had
Blowout.
a nice
Hey,
outfit. Win a blowout?
Yeah.
Yeah, she won by like double up. I would like to challenge her to a vote off, I think, too.
Oh. That was
No,
another
that-
thing. The vote offs, people wouldn't accept the real answers, then we had to do vote offs.
You're like Chief.
I think I would have come in at least second place.
Just breaking my bag over here.
All right. Let's get into the order. Danny, Harry has the number 1 through 4 behind
Our
his back. What
producer.
is it?
Harry, we work pretty close together. I'm going to say it's 2.
No.
Chief.
1.
No.
3.
Yes.
I'll go first overall.
Dave's hot lately.
Yeah, one through 3 for me. You got it, Harry?
Yep.
Let me get 1, Harry.
No.
Dan.
4 or 3.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh my, what? Yeah, Chief.
No, I was
Chief?
4 FOR.
No,
I was saying 4 the second,
Yeah.
my second try.
Look out for
I
your
was going
head.
to say 4 my second turn. I'm going to go 3.
Chief.
2.
Yes.
I'll go second.
All right, 1 or 2 to me. Dude, last spot gets fucked here. You're gonna have
Yes.
a shitty ass month on your board
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
no reason. All right, this is big. 1.
Yes.
All right, I'll take the 3rd spot.
Sorry, Danny.
Thanks for playing, Dan.
Sorry, doesn't always cut a kid.
All right, so we will get into months of the year draft. Before we get into it, though, I want to talk about a company that I love, first-time sponsor on this show, and I'm happy to have him, and that's MUGSY Jeans.
Ooh.
MUGSY Jeans. MUGSY makes the most comfortable pair of jeans, chinos, joggers ever, made from butterfly soft, patented stretch materials that look stylish but are insanely comfortable, never too baggy, never too tight. I confirm, and I'm wearing them right now.
For real?
Yep.
I've been wearing them all winter long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
I'm wearing the shorts right now. Specifically,
Okay.
I'm wearing a pair of navy shorts. Obviously, summer's here. It's legitimately Memorial Day. A lot of people use it as the barometer. They have awesome shorts.
I think Muggsy said they want you to stand up and do a twirl for the
Listen,
camera.
Do a little pirouette, Ed. Show
Twirl.
them those quick little feet you got.
Twinkle toes.
Come on, give a little tug.
Look at
Show
that
them
tug.
the stretch fabric.
That is the thing. I feel like these would be great for golf too, those shorts.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm golfing this weekend. I'm gonna wear 'em.
We drafted the outfits last week, and I drafted jeans 1-1. And
Standard
prior
blue
to the
jeans.
draft, Ryan and I were arguing about the comfort of jeans. I said I don't like wearing jeans. I don't think anybody likes wearing jeans, but you do it because it's the socially acceptable thing to do. But you can take that away with Muggsy.
Muggsy's are great.
Muggsy, it's like wearing sweatpants. It's like wearing little clouds around your legs, and but you still get the fashion and the look of jeans.
They really are great. Like, ad aside, they're fantastic. I took them in the draft last week. I took gray Muggsy Damon
Yeah,
shorts.
you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go get it. Head to mugsy.com. Get 10% off now using code Chicago. That's 10% off some of the most premium jeans, chinos, swimwear, and shorts on the internet. Muggsy also offers free shipping and returns, so there's absolutely no risk giving them a spin. If you're in Austin or Chicago, make sure to head downtown and check out their storefront as well. They got one on Armitage in Chicago if you're there, and there's one in Austin, Texas. Easy vibes every time. Enjoy a beer as you shop. If you're in Boston or D.C., keep an eye out for a Muggsy store coming in June 2023. One more time, mugsy.com. Get 10% off using code Chicago.
And if you got thick thighs like me, this is a good spot for you too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
his thighs
always
are
fit
really
great.
thick.
Yeah.
Very thick. All right,
Trunks.
White Sox Dave, lead us off, kid.
March.
The White Sox Dave official start to summer.
Danny loves making that joke more than any joke he likes to make at my expense. But like I've said, I do consider St. Patrick's Day in Chicago the unofficial kickoff to summer, even though I know it is in some years still 20 degrees. But here and there, you'll get that 75 degrees St. Patrick's Day. We have it every so often in Chicago. St. Patrick's Day, it's one of Chicago's best days of the year. But on top of that, from national level, you got March Madness. The weather is turning for the better, whether you assholes like to admit it or not. Baseball starting up. You're
hate
pretty
that.
much done with at least torrential snow. I love March. March is my favorite month of the year. It's a good vibe month. It's a really good vibe month.
See, that's the thing. If you just changed your wording a little bit, if you just moved an inch, Dave, people would agree with you. March is the light at the end of the tunnel month.
Yeah.
It's not the start of summer.
So you're at the end of one tunnel and at the start of the other. What does it matter?
Does a straw have 2 holes or 1?
Oh,
Dave?
One.
You sure of that?
Now that I'm thinking about it, no, I'm not.
Come on.
You guys just like to, but you said it today. Like, this is what annoys me is you guys just pick things to like get under my skin about. You said it. You consider Memorial Day the unofficial starts. The start of summer is June 21st.
Sometimes the 22nd.
No, it's never.
Never?
Nope.
I think the
But
equinox have changed. the day.
Regardless, like I say, it's St. Patrick's Day because that's when the fun starts. That's when the weather is typically turning for the better.
I would say that March has dipped in the rankings for me as I've gotten older. Like
Not
St.
for me,
Patrick's
has
Day. St. Patrick's Day is not what it was when I was 22 or 23. The tournament's great, but it's, we're talking about 4 days. We got 31 days in March. So
4 days.
4 great days. And then it's like Sweet 16. I don't know. Like it kind of, you don't think it fizzles
You're
out?
just trying to poke holes in it. It's the
That's
best
what
month
we do
there
on
is.
this show. It's
I
not
understand,
the best month there
but
is. The weather objectively does kind of suck most of the time.
I'll be the angel on your shoulder, Dave. I think March is definitely a better first overall pick than your last 2 drafts, first of all. And I think it's a pretty worthy 1-1. My only problem is there's so much disappointment with the weather. You're expecting warm, and it's still cold.
But you get that. You get the little tickle, the ball tickle.
I don't know if I like that. If I want to get tickled and go home and jerk off.
Yeah.
But you have a March Madness, and you have a big holiday.
Yeah.
Big drinking holiday at that.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. But it is like I do think the weather and it's not a good weather month. Like you have the tickle and it's like it's coming, but there are days where it's freezing.
There are those days for sure.
It's a slog where you get that cold, wet rain too. Like those suck. So wouldn't have been my one.
There's no month that's a perfect month.
I'm about to draft it.
No, you're not.
Oh,
what a transition!
Can I go?
Yeah.
Go, Dave.
Don't ask, just go.
I mean, October. October to me, perfect month. Not too hot, not too cold. You have a major holiday, like you're saying. It's not my favorite holiday. I'm taking up what?
The exact same month as me for the most part.
No,
except
I think
worse because you're staring down the barrel of winter.
You got the MLB playoffs. You got the NHL's going. The NBA has started. College football's in full swing. They're into their conference schedule by October. The NFL's going. You have, I like soccer. Soccer's in full swing. Everything that you could ever want as a sports fan is going in October. It's a little chillier, which I like. I don't like being in t-shirt weather for obvious reasons. And
what are those obvious reasons?
Having a health crisis.
Yeah,
it's a health crisis.
Yeah, please be sensitive of that. And so you can walk around in MUGSY jeans and a crew neck sweatshirt, go wherever you want. To me, like that, when it's like 50 degrees, 50 to 65 degrees, that is the ideal temperature. And it's like you're having beers in the bar, like you don't have to worry about anything anymore. And it's the pumpkin patches, apple picking, all of it. October has
waited for that.
Yeah, October.
Has
by
the
everything.
way, I do like going to pumpkin patches and apple orchards.
It's a nice additive.
Yeah, it is.
13 Nights of Halloween on ABC Family. Or the artist formerly known as ABC Family, now Freeform.
That was my
Why you humming?
Halloween.
Yeah. Well, I said it had a major holiday. I was referring to Halloween and Dave's birthday. Don't forget.
I don't like birthdays.
Sorry to cut you off, Danny. My apologies.
Oh, thank you for apologizing. No, is there something to be said about?
I think
Dave, let him talk. Let him finish.
No, it's fine. I got to bring the talking stick. I said I was going to do it.
Danny,
I was just going to say, if there's something to be said about maybe the best day of October being the last day. Looking forward to it the whole time. Yep.
Go out with a bang. But I'm not the biggest Halloween person. I never have been. To me, it's just like it's so nice to have like just fucking plans on Saturday and Sunday. You wake up, you're gambling a lot. You're gambling on soccer. Then college football starts at 11 a.m. You got games all day. Then you wake up and do it again tomorrow. On Sunday for the NFL. It's perfect. I love the NHL playoffs. The NHL playoffs are great. I'll never say that there's better playoffs than that. Baseball playoffs are fucking awesome. Like, it's a whole different sport. I love watching baseball playoffs. So there is just like you have the height of entertainment as a sports fan all month long.
The only thing I do agree with Dave with is that I do love Halloween, that last week, besides that day, it does that's peak depression.
Right. You got 4 or 5 months of just fucking shit weather.
That's because you guys.
But you're an oddball.
You're skeletons.
Yeah, you're in the minority.
You're definitely in the minority
what,
in this.
About what?
You like more light during the morning than at night.
Yeah. It's not that I like it if I had to choose one, because I'm just going home and I'm on my couch. Anyways, but I love it when it's light out at night. I'm not saying like, oh, I wish it was dark. I love it when I'm walking around. It's 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. Going to the Cubs game today. I hope the sun doesn't set until I get home. Like, it's gonna be. I love when the sun's out late, but I like the morning sun too. And if I had to choose, I'm taking the 6 a.m. sun. and it can just be dark at night when I'm eating dinner and watching sports on my couch. I think that's fine.
October, not a big sun month. Not a big sun month in general.
No.
Yeah, I like that overcast. That to me, that's Big Ten Midwest football. You get a little overcast sky, like that's awesome.
It's depressing.
I
Candy's
disagree.
cheaper in October.
It is. I thought it'd be more expensive. I thought it
they
got
got
cheap
deals.
in the next one.
Gotta know where to go.
Yeah, it's cheaper in the next month. I
And
don't want to
then-
spoil picks, though.
All-time Facebook creeping.
And I'm not spoiling picks either because this is a season and not a month.
Don't
But
give away any
You're
months.
into holiday season after October 31st. You're just flip that Christmas music on, and start having a good old
off.
time.
That, like, even thinking about Christmas music right now just makes me angry.
You're just gonna.
It makes me angry.
I love Christmas.
Christmas it's
I
fun,
love Thanksgiving,
but it's,
too.
I'd rather, like, I'm the anti Kevin McAllister where I'd rather see palm trees than a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Grinch.
you don't like the cold.
No,
at
it's
all.
awful.
Yeah,
There's nothing good about Chicago cold. Chicago December.
it doesn't.
January,
It doesn't
it's awful.
bother me until we get into like the next year.
I could live with it and through the new year, but
Yeah, and then
like October, it's like I said, it's the same month. It's just kind of reversed. 3 months. March is 3 months from the start of the year. October's 3 months. But
I have football and you don't.
like I'd rather have the hope that summer's coming over football.
What about Soxtober?
And I have baseball.
What if you had Soxtober? Then is
Well,
October
that- I
moving
mean-
up a little bit?
That's
Danny's
almost
full of jokes today.
too high stress though. For
No,
you,
I'm
I feel
saying
like.
if you had a good team, you would probably really look forward to October.
I've never honestly thought about it because I've never had to worry about that. I've never had to worry about that. But I will say, I think I would have taken it third overall.
Okay, that was my 5th month, October. March is my 3rd to last.
Okay.
All right, up to me. I know Chief's going to dump all over this one, but I'm taking July.
That would have been mine too.
I'm taking July. 4th of July is the best drinking holiday there is. There's something about it. There's something that's so American, obviously, about July. The whole month. Just one day takes over the whole month, and it just gives it character. And that's really it. The whole you obviously associate as a kid with summer vacation.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, our job, it's like one of the only weeks we get off.
Yeah.
So clearly a week that I still love because of that. And there's always stuff going on. When there's concerts, there's fests through the roof. Everything is happening where we live geographically in July.
Yep, peak dopamine. I feel like July is always like very clear schedule for everyone too. You know, as opposed to most other months. August, you got like school starting up, or maybe you're going back to the office. June, sometimes school's at the beginning just ending, but July is just a full clean slate.
Yes.
I think if I were wealthy, July would be way higher on my rankings. I feel like that's a month where you got to have the house, you got to have the trip, you got to have the boat, you got to have all these things to like do July great. And if you don't have like access to that, it knocks it down a peg, and then you're just hot and sticky.
But even if you get a weekend of that, even if you get one invite.
I thought we were drafting months, not weekends.
I know, but it comes into this month. Even if you get a weekend of like, hey,
It comes into other months.
your
too.
buddy's got the house in Wisconsin, they got the boat, and it's going to be a good time. There's still something that you're like, you will look forward to that the whole year.
That's the thing. If you have those things, then you use them in July. Like you
Yes.
do
Yeah.
whatever you want in July.
Totally.
Yes.
And I said if I had those things, it would be higher on my board.
sounds
As
like-
things are,
Sounds like a personal problem, not a July
Yeah.
problem.
I think it's a. But he's even saying like if you get one weekend in July, like one weekend doesn't make a month. I have good weekends
but
every weekend.
We're
in
incorporating
October.
holidays within the month and all that.
Yeah, the patios are there. Like July is a great month.
And there's a really good chance it won't snow anymore in Chicago come July.
Very good chance. That was my 1-1.
Okay.
I love it.
Do you
Second
like it,
favorite.
Danny?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
It's
top
smack
three.
in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Like my whole thing is that Chicago summer, and I don't just say this because we're from here. It is the best place to be in the summer. You got every fucking street fest on earth in July, amongst other months, obviously. You
hot
got
take on
outdoor concerts at Wrigley or Soldier or wherever you want to go. This Windy City Smokeout. Baseball's in full, complete, and total swing. Outdoor patios. I love July. And
Yeah.
then like you're just eating 1,000 hot dogs and burgers and drinking
like
a
that.
Yep.
billion Miller Lights responsibly,
Man,
of course.
there is something about
Block party season.
Block
4th
parties,
of July is
yeah.
my favorite holiday too.
Yeah,
I love the 4th of July.
It's the best. Watermelon. Something
Just
about a
mountains of
watermelon is better
watermelon.
in July than June.
It is. I'd agree.
Yeah, something's better about it, Chief.
They might be ripened. Like that might be like an actual
See?
scientific thing.
Sure.
It wouldn't surprise me if it were.
Sure. Danny, you're up.
I got to go June. I'm taking a summer month. You're finally thawing out. Start of summer. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Weather's great. It's a new beginning. After that long winter in Chicago, June is when you finally like, all right, my personality's coming back. My dopamine levels are evening out.
I also feel June as a kid was better than July as a kid.
Yeah, big time.
Because that was like, we are fucking out.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're out. You sprint out of that school and you're done. And it's the longest period of time before you have to be back there in August. So as a kid, I always got more excited about June than July.
July, you're in the meat of it, but you're right. There is something nice about June. It's the start.
It's
the
like
beginning.
Christmas Eve and Christmas. Some people like Christmas Eve
Yeah,
better
the
because
anticipation.
yes.
Yeah.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I do think that June not having any cornerstones does hurt it a little bit.
Hey,
Right?
it's free swim. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Come June, no
Eddie-
obligations.
Eddie hates his dad. Isn't Father's Day in June typically?
I don't think
yeah.
dads even really like Father's Day though.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although June 30th is a good day.
Why
Because
is it?
if it is rolling into like the perfect weekend, like it is this year,
Oh, is it
where
this
it's
year? So you
yeah,
got, like,
June
10
30th is a
days?
Thursday. Yeah. So there is something nice about that.
I didn't
last
know
day.
that. I will say
Yes.
this though, one depressing part about June
think it
is
is.
on the 21st is when the days start getting shorter, and just knowing that depresses me because it's like we're already looking forward to winter. Here it comes.
You might need to just change your outlook on life a little bit.
I
It's like
hate
a Zoloft commercial.
cold weather. I hate it. I hate it.
I do too. I'm with you.
I don't like
But
it.
just knowing that fact, it's the middle of June. It's like, days are starting to get shorter because it's like scientifically starting. It's like it's gonna start getting colder. It's just not. It's not fun.
What else
I
you
don't
got
like
for me on June? Anything else?
No. I think it's like I said.
Welcome
Do
to
I
the
need
draft.
do I need to say more?
I
I thought
you
the
know,
fact that I got it so late is pretty
Can
crazy.
I be honest? I need a little more audio on that.
Of June?
Yeah.
Can I, in Danny's defense, he took a month that didn't have a lot of obvious selling points other than this one.
But everyone loves June. You don't know why, but like I said, I think the start of summer alone is enough for people to
Yeah,
make it their number
I
one favorite
totally
month.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Only downside is I do feel like June has been a little chillier lately.
It's because everything's chilly.
Yes,
The
everything's
whole
moving back
calendar,
a month.
October is looking a lot
Yes.
better now because it's getting a little warmer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little chillier.
Is it me again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you again. Before you go, though, a great month to have a great tasting, less filling Miller Lite is any month, right? Granted, today's Memorial Day. I hope you crushed a bunch of these responsibly.
Cold ones.
Yes, cold
Gotta be
ones.
cold. Love them when they're cold.
Yeah, cold ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we were obviously recording this before the weekend, but I'm just imagining all the pictures of Miller Lite we got this weekend, and it warms my heart. Warms my heart, Dave.
Yeah.
Chief always talks about how he likes to reach into the cooler and grab it and put it on his neck after he got home from one of those patented, jogs on the lake that he does and all that.
An apple orchard.
To poke a hole in his argument, it's like you can't really do that in October, but you can celebrate Miller Lite in October, December. It doesn't matter what month. of the
12
year.
months of Miller Lite.
12 months of Miller Lite. We should make a song like 99 bottles of beer on the wall with Miller Lite and the months.
That'd be good. Sounds like, yeah. Will you play the guitar to it?
Sure.
All right, I'm in.
Deal.
With a Miller Lite in your hand, summer doesn't just taste great. It tastes like Miller time. To get Miller Lite delivered right to your door, visit MillerLite.com/redline, or you could find it pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. Thank you, Miller Lite, for sponsoring the second round. Kick it off, the second round, Danny, please.
Give me December. Give me the Christmas month. Give me the
thought it
25
was gonna
days
get
of
back to me.
Christmas. December, it's so cold and miserable, yet you're still walking around happy. You see Christmas lights, candy canes, little elves everywhere.
Dare I say the most romantic month?
Yes, the most romantic month, depending on your relationship situation. The most festive month has the most going on. You have, whether you're in school, in grade school, high school, college, any other job, you're getting a bunch of days off because of Christmas, Christmas Eve.
Dude.
The whole end holiday stretch, between December 26th and December 30th, you don't even know what day it is. It's great.
Nobody works in December.
Right.
Yeah.
And like there's an excuse for everything. Oh, the holidays. Like you're not expected.
I will say though, it is the month. Not that I don't like December. It's the only cold month of the year that I do enjoy. You get so fat.
Yeah.
You put on 20
In
pounds.
December?
But you're wearing.
But it's like you
covered it up.
Everybody is. So if everybody's gaining weight, is anybody gaining weight?
Right.
Here,
The
you know,
doctor says yes, but no, I agree.
I don't personally experience this, but there are a lot of people who have. I just got to get through the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Like they,
But
kind of-
I've also said before on a show that I think Christmas was created just to prevent mass suicide from seasonal depression. You need something to look forward to in the
consumerism.
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, too? There is something so beautiful about that 26th through the 30th,
Oh,
dude.
it's great.
where days
Tho-
and times just don't
that-
matter. If
That's
You actually have
every single year, probably for the last 5-6 years. It's my Band of Brothers marathon time.
really,
That and the 4th of July. I do
Yeah.
it biannual.
Well,
yeah.
and it's
But,
like bowl season too.
yeah, bowl
season's
season.
great.
You sit on that couch and just click, and you're just watching everything.
And then
Yeah.
you get up for
15.
like another round of mashed
Yeah.
potatoes that were left over.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. I love that.
Yeah, you get,
Yeah.
what's in the fridge over there? Probably nothing got added to it since I looked 20 minutes ago, but there might be something new in there that snuck in there.
right. It's you're not expecting different food. You're just lowering your standards. That you're going to
That's
eat that
well
craft,
put, Daniel.
craft single.
I'm proud of you for that one.
But yeah, that period is like it's acceptable to be a piece of shit.
yeah,
You could just lie on the couch. No one's expecting anything.
just such a
from
piece of shit. You drink on a Tuesday. Whoever, there's like no reason to ever go out on a
Because it's
Tuesday.
not Tuesday.
Exactly. It's just dayless.
It's not
Those
right.
days
it's
don't
dayless.
matter.
Yeah.
They don't.
Those- yeah.
They should like wipe those off the labels. It's just like a blank space.
How do you feel you're getting New Year's Eve though?
I'll take New Year's Eve. Some people like it. Some people hate it. I think enough people like it to where.
Polarizing,
It's-
it's a risk.
But like
I like New Year's
it's
Eve
in-
better than New Year's Day.
I hate when people say that because you can do New Year's however you want. You don't have to do.
It's
the big-
there. The option
Yeah.
to party is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Or you could sit
fucking-
at home
but
with your sparklers and watch the ball drop.
even if you
eh?
want.
stay home, you still feel like
I don't know. I used to. I didn't do it this past year, but I had a pretty good run of doing like little ski trips over New Year's, and that was great.
All
Like
right.
just make it whatever you want. Take a little vacation because those days don't count.
Did you bring up company parties?
Sure. That too. Jesus' birthday, St. Nick's Day. Need I say more? You want more now?
No,
Did I make up for June?
I think you've laid a good groundwork here. Company parties, it's nice too. There's just like a little random stuff going on like Friday, December 10th.
Okay.
That's a nice little
I see what you're saying.
little bonus.
Yeah, during a work day, you might just have a random afternoon
exactly.
off because of a party.
You get a tin of Garrett popcorn sent to you. You know what I mean?
You like
Shit
that?
like that. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
you know?
not,
Nice
not to
gesture.
mention, obviously, you get a bunch of gifts.
Yeah, somebody makes you Christmas
Presents are
cookies.
awesome.
Yeah.
I struggle with receiving gifts. It makes me uncomfortable.
That's
always
why
has.
I never give you any.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He knew that.
Yeah.
To me, I am going to go with September. The reason why I like September because it comes in with a bang. Labor Day weekend is awesome. It's one of those holidays too where everybody has it off for the most part, which is pretty crucial. Independence Day, Labor Day, the two holidays, it's basically universal.
Ed, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you looking at me?
What is it? I'm nervous.
Oh, fuck you.
Do you remember the 21st of September?
You want to know something? That's my birthday.
Oh, no shit.
I do not care. I do not care.
It's the 21st night of September. I thought you had a music podcast. You can't mess up the lyrics like that.
I didn't.
But yes, like how you were saying before, how June could be a little chilly. That warmness is leaking into September now. It could
Yes.
be borderline a summer month.
Yes,
September's definitely a summer month.
Yeah, it's pretty summery at this point. You start football.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes the best times to go to a game because you don't want to go freeze your balls off. So it's like, yeah, let me do like.
I thought we were starting a game time app.
No,
ad right
we were
there.
not. It's the truth. Like my dad would always he'd always go to the Bears game with this one company and he'd be like, I'll take the first home game because I know the weather's
be
going to be
good.
good. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's you
Except
could
for
set
this
your
past
watch to
year.
it. Yeah. Oh, sorry for this past year. Bro.
Yeah. This is
But you could just set your watch
hurricane.
to it being pretty solid. It does. So like I said, I got a major holiday. I got good weather.
My birthday.
I got great sports. I got Danny's birthday. What else do I get with September? Of course, you could say the start of school.
It's a big con.
That's a
con.
huge con.
But it starts late August, boys, if you remember correctly.
Public schools, though.
All right.
I would say
you lost the public school vote with September.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any cons in September?
It's kind of just a nothing month, though. It's not a bad month. It's not a good month. But that's where we are in the draft right now.
Yeah, but I don't know, though, Dave. That first week where you do, like, week 3 where you get a big game because maybe teams are playing one C
sure.
like, one AA games. Mm-hmm. You get a nice fucking Penn State, Ohio State maybe. It's like week.
You never get that in September. But that's like the
big get that week 4 maybe?
Non-conference.
Week 5?
Well, now they can open.
Yeah.
It could change.
But now
because they have 9 conference games.
But I feel like that in September is when you get like Notre Dame, Ohio State. Like
you get those a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Texas, Ohio. Like I always feel like Ohio State is a big one. Alabama usually has some.
College been doing a great job of like putting a great marquee game on Sunday and Monday.
Oh, around the holiday.
Labor Day,
yeah.
I feel like September is sneakily one of few months where you're never really complaining about the weather at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
It can be very hot, but it's not the alternative.
I'll address the one elephant in the room. One of the days is not the most pleasant day in history.
The day Green Day woke up.
Correct. And I'll just leave it at that, unfortunately.
Okay.
Thank you. Dude,
Chief.
It's my birthday. Don't say that about it.
I'm taking May. May is when the weather actually starts to turn nice. That's like all the things that Dave was saying about St. Patrick's Day. It actually usually applies to the month of May. Sun's out. The days are actually finally longer. Baseball is in full swing. You have that Saturday, that first Saturday in May is always one of the greatest sports days of the year because you have the Derby, you have NHL, NBA playoffs. You usually have a big fight in boxing or UFC, usually boxing, later that night. That first Saturday in May, it should be treated as a national holiday. Cinco de Mayo is a fun holiday. So May has a shit ton going for it. And that's when you usually got out of school, especially like once college started. That was like your last.
We were mid-June. Fucking
you're on trimesters?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But
we did get the 6-week winter break though.
Yeah. But you're out. You're out of school. And it's just like I feel like, not to be the horny guy, but that's when the sundresses start coming out. Like the city's buzzing, the energy is high.
Leaves on trees, greenery is
flowers,
like good for morale.
Yeah. So all of that, I think May checks a lot of boxes.
What about the finicky weather though?
That's like a recent phenomenon. I feel like April used to be finicky. Now May has been largely
crazy.
Cold here in Chicago. So, but that never used to be the thing. So I'm thinking that this has just been a little 2-3 year weird stretch, and then we'll get back to normal. But usually you do have very nice weather in May.
Yeah, you know what? I like May more than I thought. It's bookended perfectly with an awesome holiday and obviously Derby weekend, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah,
big boxing fight. Usually.
I sold you.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. It's just bookended perfectly, but I do think the meat of the sandwich, it's like an opposite Oreo, but some people might like the cookie parts better anyways.
May is really the only spring month, and it's still not even that nice.
Yeah.
You get like 3 days of spring and 3 days of fall in this city.
Yeah. I know like people probably who listen to this show in like Georgia are like pulling their hair out probably.
Yeah.
Because
they
it's
have
like,
no idea what we're
it's like
talking
so
I would love to
different.
hear a draft from someone who, like in California.
They don't have seasons though.
Right, like May is a mindset.
Yeah.
May is like, okay, things are springing again. Like,
you're right.
I'm starting to go out and everything. But again, like I said with March, you often get disappointed because it's a lot colder than you want it to be.
Yeah.
It's like 40 degrees the other day.
Facts.
Yeah.
And you're always underdressed. You're like, the sun's out. I'm just wear like a t-shirt. It's like, nope, it's 40 and sunny.
I do feel like the quarter zip has kind of saved me on that.
Fair.
Like that becoming like a staple. Because were quarter zips a thing like even 20 years ago? I feel like they weren't.
They became more casual, I feel like, throughout the years.
Yeah. Yeah, like the more like the golfing ones. And then you just throw one of those on and you're good to go.
Good to go.
Yeah.
And I feel like the windbreaker stuff, like what
Windbreaker's
Dave is
great
wearing,
too. Yeah.
that's kind of one thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
I think it could have been a first-round pick. I love May.
Really? Yeah.
Good value.
It is.
Hey, Ed.
White Sox, Dave, you're up. Hey, Dave.
May the 4th be with you.
Wow,
He hates when I do that. I'm going November. Thanksgiving's fucking awesome. Football's in. You're balls deep in football. College football, Big Ten football, NFL football. If you're a hockey or basketball guy, you're balls deep in that. MLB playoffs technically end in November now, so there you go for that.
And this is when, I love hot stove season. I feel like that starts firing up in November
because you got the GM meetings right after the season.
They tickle your balls a little bit.
Yeah, you hear about all the players your team's not going to sign because the owner's a cocksucker. That's always fun. Love that part of my life. November, I would say those are the 2 tolerable cold months for me, November and December. And then after New Year's, it's just like, give me the fuck back to spring at least.
I don't even qualify November as a cold month.
No,
anymore.
I disagree. Yeah. I think November is where it really hits you. And
because you start. I mean,
you still get some.
I've had snow on my birthday before.
No, but see, I could munch those first 3 weeks of December and be like, all right, like I know the dessert is coming. I mean, you know what I mean? You're just like you're eating fucking.
You can say the same thing
you're eating
about
soupy fucking shit.
Okay, here's another thing for November. You said soupy. That is the start of soup season. You get a good chili going on a Saturday for college football. Like the weather's a little crisp. You see your breath, walking the dog, but you're not freezing. I don't hate that feeling at all. I like November.
Yeah, November's fine.
Thanksgiving's a holiday with no pressure too.
That is a good thing. I've actually never heard it described that way. That is a pressureless holiday.
Yeah, just show up and eat.
Yeah, show up and just.
What?
Unless you're the host.
You make something dog shit. Sometimes hurts your feelings a little bit.
Don't make things that are dog shit.
Yeah, but that's I love white trash Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm talking
even,
like the cranberry sauce that out of the can and the box stuffing. Like you can't fuck that stuff up. It's dummy proof. The only thing you can really fuck up is
the bird.
The bird.
If you're showing up with a big burrata salad and people are disappointed after,
that's a summer food. I wouldn't bring that to that.
But even still, like a Friendsgiving, like you can't bring all Thanksgiving stuff. Like
how do you feel about Friendsgiving in general?
If they're done well, I like them a lot.
Okay,
they're fun. Wow, the way you asked that, I know you don't like it.
I think they got a little bit. I don't know. Like I've had to go to somewhere I didn't want to be there. We'll say that.
The Friendsgiving is definitely more pressure than Thanksgiving because you have to bring something. You can't rely on Aunt Sally or Grandpa.
Yeah. So, all right, November. No, really, I don't love that there. But,
All Saints Day.
All Saints Day.
Month.
True. Before we take off the third round, Dave, the third round is brought to you by ChevyDriveChicago.com. You already know that Chevy drives Chicago, but for the second summer in a row, your local Chevy dealers want to give you the chance to sail Chicago. ChevyDriveChicago.com, in partnership with Tailgate the Lake, is giving 4 grand prize winners and all of their friends the opportunity for a boat charter on Lake Michigan this summer. Entering is easy. Head to ChevyDriveChicago.com for a chance to win. Make sure to check out this summer's SUV lineup while you're there and find your local Chevy dealer today. Chief, tell me a little bit about a Chevy you got your eye on.
I mean, we had that Silverado here today. I like the Equinox. I like the Colorado. I've always liked the Impala. Chevy has just like whatever you need. If you're a sedan person, a truck person, I want to be a truck person. They all the makes and models. It is so America. Like I see that logo. I remember like Manchester United used to wear it across their chest, and I'm like, we own Manchester United. America owns it because Chevy has that spot. And Chevy's just the absolute best. So if you go to ChevyDriveChicago.com, you can find a dealer near you.
Yep, and go to ChevyDriveChicago.com/Barstool. That's where you should be able to find your entry into that raffle.
Tailgate the Lake. That's gonna be sweet.
It's great. It's great. White Sox Dave, lead us off the third round.
Well, there's only 4 picks left to make, so you're picking the bottom of the barrel right now. I'm not drafting any more winter months because fuck those 2 months. And then the last summer month is like the most nothing month of the year, I think. There's nothing going on. So, by process of elimination, I'm going with April. You got, same thing March and May. Just a little better than March weather-wise. Yeah, you might have some, a little more rain. I can deal with that. So long as it's not snow in the form of precipitation. Baseball opening day.
Opening day is a good day.
NHL playoffs are starting.
The first round of the playoffs is the best.
Yeah.
That's always in
NBA playoffs starting if you're into that kind of stuff, which actually fucking the the NHL playoffs I've gotten into a lot more this year than in the last, I don't know, since the Hawks have been bad again. But it's better than the other 3 months that it's fighting against. I will say that. Easter is a good eating holiday if you're into that stuff.
Easter moves, though. You can't count on Easter being in April every year. That's in March sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely not the same day every time, but
I think
generally April and May.
Isn't it
but there's
like
been some March
mid-April?
Easters. It's like depends on the moon and shit, right?
something like that.
Is it astrology? You fucking weirdos.
I didn't
I'm
make
a
up when Easter
Catholic.
is.
Yeah. Easter.
I feel like it's never been in.
You like starting off the month getting pranked? sitting on whoopee
next year.
cushions?
Next year it's in March.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
So
You like starting off?
I got
with-
March too. Then
2021
good
was
there.
in March. Yeah, it's
it's fine. I already
Yeah.
got March. We're good.
okay.
But most years it's in April. That's pretty much all I got.
All right. Well, I'm shocked actually because you're like Mr. Summer and
Yeah.
you didn't take a summer month.
I know.
So
That
that's surprising.
summer month is like, all right, it's the dog days of summer. I could maybe sort of go for like 60-degree weather. There's no, and don't talk to me about NFL training camp.
I don't care about NFL training
Yeah,
camp.
it's the worst.
a
We
little
won't.
exciting. It's
I
a
don't-
little
I
exciting.
could not care less about preseason game between the Bears and
I mean,
Bengals.
you're a light
where-
at the end of the tunnel way of thinking type of guy, as we've established. You don't get a little bit gassed up when you see football and you know it's
No.
right around the corner. And you get some college football in August.
And there is something enjoyable about the last couple of weeks of
I'm taking August. I'm next,
Okay.
so we can just continue the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm taking August
Yeah.
because I like that. To me is almost like the best because they're like all like the like your obligations or things that like sometimes those middle June and July they get a little too busy.
Feels like the August weddings are becoming increasingly popular, though.
People need something to do in August.
Yeah.
I don't hate that either, and it's but I do typically feel like I have less weddings in August than, although my parents got married in August, so maybe that's just been a thing forever. So, but August is great, and while it is also, you know, when you're a kid it's back to school, but when you're in college it's back to college, and going back
That's
to
a
college
big
was
difference.
awesome.
Yeah.
And like you get back together with everybody, like that first party after you've been gone for the summer, you're seeing everybody. That was like a great feeling. And then college football does start at the end of the month. You have like the is Labor Day sometimes in August too? I feel like it is.
Maybe, I mean, the start of the
it's-
weekend sometimes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
Labor Day
So-
weekend.
yeah. Labor Day weekend.
Is it always the first Saturday of September? I feel like
I think it's a Monday, isn't it not?
or
Labor Day,
first
yeah.
Monday
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
September.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think August because it's like it's just like more chill. Like you have more like just hey but you still have all the benefits of the summer, but it is like there's more of a relaxed vibe. I would say that's why like the Europeans, they take all of August off because it's just like fuck.
How does their economy function?
They have it figured out. They make less money. They have like weird things over there where it's like in certain like France, what every single job pays is public information, even at private companies. So you can like look up. So it's like very rude to ask somebody what they do for work over there, because then it's the same thing as being like, how much do you make?
Yeah, because
Like everybody, like they work to live, not live to work, and they're just like, you know what, kind of fuck August. Like we're just gonna go on vacation, and that is a state of mind. We can't execute it here in America, but you can just you can chill a little bit more in August. I feel like it's the chill summer month.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely the pick there because now I have to choose between two shit sandwiches, and I was
Shit sandwich
hoping.
or douche burger.
Yeah, I was hoping that you'd chief yourself and
Yeah.
you know, the month of love or something like that. I was hoping that was
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not. All right. I need to take January, February, and I mean Danny and us we're fucked, Dan.
Hey, it comes down to the argument here.
Yeah, there's one big glaring one I think that you could make for your defense, Ed.
I know. Fuck it. I'm gonna go February.
State your case.
Short.
It's the shortest
Short.
month, yeah.
Shortest month. You want to get in, you want to get out. And that's crucial. 2, the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Super Bowl's great.
Super Bowl's huge.
Yeah.
Obviously something people look forward to. January does not have that. And those are two great things about the month of February.
Every 4 years, you get the Olympics.
Okay, I like that.
Winter
Thank you.
Olympics aren't great, but
Yeah,
I think
not
the
great.
Winter Olympics are great.
Now let's,
You got a major sport playing. You don't
kind
really
of.
have
Kind of.
baseball.
Like when back in like in 2014,
That was awesome.
When,
Yes,
when
yes,
they
yes,
had
yes,
all the
yes,
NHL guys,
yeah.
then the Olympics is dipped without the NHL.
Yeah.
for sure. So, but a little bobsled action, ski jump, slalom, that kind.
Yeah.
I'll throw that on.
It's not great.
now let's say all the bad things about January. Valentine's Day.
About
bad
February.
thing. Or sorry, February. Valentine's Day. Terrible thing. Just nothing but obligations.
That'd be good. February 15th, half off candy.
What? Chocolate hearts? You're going to buy them for yourself?
Candy hearts are trash though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have like the Reese's hearts are
Very
fire.
So-
It's not the best Reese's shape though. It's
No,
the
it's
egg.
not. Yeah.
I obviously have January by default. I might take weather in January over weather in February. February seems brutal. The further the snow is away from Christmas, the worse it is.
That's true.
When you're getting late snow in February, it's like I have to dig out my car. It's February
Well,
22nd.
it's like that feeling of like you're watching a UFC fight and you're in like the 5th round and the guy's just like, I can't believe I'm still like in this
Right.
fucking hole.
No hope. There's
Yeah,
no hope
yeah.
for anything in February.
Do you guys associate months with colors?
Oh yeah, we had this
We had
conversation.
this.
We
Yeah,
had a
we
whole.
did a whole
fucking
dog walk episode on it.
one time.
Oh, well, there you go. How long ago?
4 months ago.
Yeah,
Maybe?
some
Something
Oh,
like that.
so it was somewhat recent. That's part of the reason why I like the month of March, because I associate it with the color green, and the color green is like trees and flowers and,
Growth.
and shrubbery and growth and rebirth and all that good stuff. February is just like desolate.
Pink.
It's just
Yeah, it ain't
it's just
great.
Desolate.
I'm not saying
It's gray.
it was. I had one or two, and I think this was the.
All right. Well,
I think there's an argument to be made that of the playoff weekends, the Super Bowl is not the best.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
agree
I
with
think
you.
it's most over. I have no problem at all sitting on my couch ordering pizza and watching alone.
For the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it is
I
a
have no
cultural
problem with that.
phenomenon,
Yeah.
It is.
and
Yeah.
that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
January, I'll make my case. You start off a holiday, New Year's Day, new beginnings. Then you have the first couple days off from break still. And then what is it, 2 weeks later, Martin Luther King Day? You get the day off for that. Like I said, it's overall just better than February. And yeah, that might be all I got.
Just overall better than February. I
Yes,
think was
weather-wise.
Yeah.
You got 2 weeks of being
So-
healthy before
Yeah.
you quit.
That's
doing
true.
That again.
Yeah.
But
Right.
those weeks aren't fun.
But they do kind of set you up
Get
for the
into
rest
a
of the
rhythm.
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
January's like a buffering month.
Yeah,
you know?
you missed the national championship.
Yeah.
College.
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 He's not.
Yeah. College
Yeah.
football.
I
He's
knew
not,
that.
he's not a
I knew
sports
that.
guy, though.
I was
And,
going through, can I finish? I couldn't finish.
NFL playoffs.
National championship, NFL playoffs. Thank you. I was waiting for you guys to finish.
Yeah,
Big
those,
Ten basketball finally started.
I still think. Do you think I made the right choice? February over January?
I think I would have chose January
that.
over February.
I think I'd go January.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know though, man. You get to like January 12th, and you're like, oh my god, we still have 3 more weeks of
yeah,
this shit.
the teens of January is like 2 months alone.
It really is. And then once you're like, oh,
it's
you see
the-
that Feb 1, you're like, all right, like,
January's a hunker month. You just fucking hunker down.
Yes,
You get your
it's best.
blankets on the couch. And
Fucking dark as shit by
Yeah.
4 in
you're,
the
you're
afternoon.
the worst version of yourself in
Yeah.
January.
you
Yeah.
can't tell me January 12th to January 24th is not 4 years goes by. Right?
It's like the
So-
opposite of December 26th through 30th.
Yes.
it's tough. It is tough.
It's a bad stretch. All right, I'll go through it. Nobody vote off, but who would you vote off? White Sox Dave, March, November, April. Chief, October, May, August. Eddie, July, September, February. Danny, June, December, January. Who would you vote off?
Danny's going to be very pale for 2 of his picks. December and January.
Wait, we can still vote someone off.
You don't have to have 4 on the poll, but
Yeah,
you
that's
could.
true.
I feel like we should leave it up to the people.
Yeah. We'll do who had the worst pick, who had the best pick.
Yeah. Any observations, Dave, or no?
Any honorable mentions?
Could you have drafted February in a leap year for an honorable mention?
When you
Still
take
February.
February, you have that chance. You know, you get the leap years too.
I feel like that's a strike against February, though. It's like, I got another day.
What
of
if we
this
just
shit.
make the year
The
24
unpredictability.
months and cut everything into halves? Would that work?
I'll talk to the government.
Well, we'll do a dog walk on calendar sometime.
Sorry.
Danny, Jesus.
There we go.
Be a professional one time.
You invite this guy.
I
in the room
was.
once.
I set a reminder, work related.
Why is Danny at the baby table? Well.
Well, thanks for having me on. This is great.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have been doing this for like 3 years. One of the biggest things we do here.
Yeah, we'll get you again.
No, I'm fine. I had enough fun here.
All
You
right,
did?
you guys can fuck off. I'm going home.
I want to talk to you some more.
No, you don't.
What do you mean?
That's a lie. That's what I mean.
All right. That's it, everybody. Thank you for listening. An express draft, first of its kind.
Didn't feel very express.
No, less than an hour.
Yeah.
Less than an hour. So, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Go check out MUGSY, Miller Lite, and CHEVY, DriveChicago.com. Appreciate them all. And, we'll be back tomorrow with regular programming. We will see you then.